gone through a reformation. We never told God, listen God, this thing's not working. Your system is not working. We need to fix it. You told us this way, but it's not working. Let's go that way. And then a small group formed, and they go this way. Then no, that way. You got like 500 different groups. Each one having a little denomination. Reformation. We're reformed. We're reformed this one, reformed that one. In Islam, we don't have reformation. Allah says, تَمَّتْ كَلِمَةُ رَبِّكَ صِدْقًا وَعَدْلًا لَا مُبَدِّلَ. Truth, finished, done. الْيَوْمَ أَكْمَلْتُ لَكُمْ. This religion is complete. We don't need 5,000 years down the road. God, wait a minute, you made a mistake here. Now, we're very advanced now. We have all this very high technology stuff. This is just not working with your religion, We have all these lustful desires. You've told us to wear a hijab. Come on, we're in the 21st century, It's high time we walk to the beach now, Give us a break. Let's have a few illegitimate children floating around, Let's have a few haram daughters rolling, no problem, Inshallah, everything. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to forgive us. Salawat ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. It's not the religion. No reformation. Fixed. Why? Islam is a principal religion. It doesn't fluctuate. Since when has kindness, generosity, submission, truth, falsehood, since when has it been subjected to time? Since when is generosity something that's going to fade in time? Generosity is generosity today, 1,000,000 years from now, and 1,000,000 years past. No difference. The Quran is a book of principles from cover to cover. So for people to say this is an archaic book, they haven't read the Quran. They haven't read it. So I want to just touch very briefly, and I will conclude, that Allah has left us with a template of the Quran and the Ahlul Bayt. These members are essential for you and I to latch on to in order to succeed in this difficult trial. That means that these members of Ahlul Bayt, who are they? I'm going to read a verse from the Quran and then I will conclude for tonight. Surah An-Nur, verse number 35, 36, 37. Take a note of it if you can. Allah says, Allahu nuru samawati wal ard. مثل نوره كمشكاة فيها مصباح. المصباح في زجاجة. الزجاجة كأنها كوكب دري يوقد من شجرة مباركة زيتونة لا شرقية ولا غربية يكاد زيتها يضيء ولو لم تمسسه نار نور على نور يهدي الله لنوره من يشاء. Subhanallah. Look at how it is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says. He said, وَيَضْرِبُ اللَّهُ الْأَمْثَالَ لِلنَّاسِ وَاللَّهُ بِكُلِّ شَيْءٍ عَلِيمٌ. في بيوت أذن الله أن ترفع ويذكر فيها اسمه يسبح له فيها بالغدو والآصال رجال لا تلهيهم تجارة ولا بيع عن ذكر الله. What a beautiful set of verses. Allahu Akbar. They say Mufassirin, they get baffled by its enormous depth that this just one set of verses are talking. And I'm not going to do the state of this. I'm just going to cursory, on a surface level, introduce something to you and I, so that you and I can go home tonight reflecting that my God, my Lord has established a firm system for me, that if I have doubts about my religion, if I have doubts about God's injunctions upon me to submit to Him, then you and I better get rid of that doubt. It's a simple equation. Allah says Allah is the light of the sky and the earth. Allahu nuru samawati wal ard. God is not light. No, He's not photon. He's not packets of light. It's a mathal. It's a similitude. It's what we call an example. Allah says, مَثَلُ نُورِهِ, the example of this light, كَمِشْكَاتٍ فِيهَا مِصْبَاحٍ, is like a niche, and in it is a lamp. Al-misbah fi zujaja. This lamp is in a glass. Al-zujajatu كَأَنَّهَا كَوْكَبٌ دُرِّيٌّ, and it has stars beaming out of it. يوكد من شجرة مبارك, from a blessed tree. زيتونة, لا, from the olive tree. لا شرقية ولا غربية, neither east nor west. It's special. God has chosen it special. He has taken it special for Himself. Who is this special tree? The tree of Ibrahim alayhi salam. From both sides, Ishaq and Ismail. Two blessed trees. Branches. One tree, two branches coming down. This blessed tree, Allah says, it's neither east nor west. It's special to me. Allah says, يُوكَدُ مِنْ شَجَرَةٍ مُبَارَكٍ زَيْتُونَةٍ لَا شَرْقِيَّةٍ وَلَا غَرْبِيَّةٍ. Then Allah says, fire doesn't touch it. وَلَوْ لَمْ تَمْسَسْهُ نَارٍ. So many meanings behind it. Shaitan made of fire can't touch them. These people never enter hell. So many meanings. We don't want to go too much into that. But here's the last part. وَلَوْ لَمْ تَمْسَسْهُ نَارٍ. Then Allah says, نُورٌ عَلَى نُور. Light upon light. Why? Sometimes there are 3 prophets in a location. Sometimes there are 10 prophets. Sometimes there is 1. But there's light upon light. نُورٌ عَلَى نُور. Then Allah says, يَهْدِ اللَّهُ لِنُورِهِ. God guides to the light. مَنْ يَشَاءُ. Whoever He wants. You see, God is saying to me, there are special people in this world that we have chosen for you to emulate and to follow. To follow. And Allah says, this is an example for mankind. Then Allah exemplifies it further. He says, فِي بُيُوتٍ أَذِنَ اللَّهِ. In these houses. Who is this now? Specifically, it is actually the Prophet and his Ahlul Bayt. In homes which Allah has allowed His name to be elevated through them. Look at the verse. It's not direct. Allah says through them. And turfa wa yudkara fi hasmu. Through their names, I am elevating Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Look how Allah is speaking. He says through them, I am bringing you closer to Allah. You notice, Ahlul Bayt and the Holy Prophets are so important that the minute you disconnect from them, you'll never get to Allah. أن ترفع ويذكر في حسمه يسبح له فيها بالغدو والعصال. These are the ones who worship Allah night and day. And it continues that Allah exemplifies رجال لا تلهيهم تجارة. Men, who are these people? The Holy Prophet, Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib, Imam Hassan, Imam Hussein, Imam Zain al-Abidin, and the rest of the Imams. Allah says, رِجَالٌ لَا تُلْهِيهِمْ تِجَارَةٌ وَلَا بَيْعٌ عَنْ ذِكْرِ اللَّهِ. They don't sell themselves. They don't sell themselves for Islam. They don't go and take extra money, and they don't have personal agendas. No, they give their souls to Allah. قُلْ إِنَّ صَلَاتِي وَنُسُكِي وَمَحْيَايَ وَمَمَاتِي لِلَّهِ رَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ. My sacrifice, my prayer, my life for Allah. Why? We'll talk about that tomorrow, inshallah. Why? Why sacrifice for Allah? What is this? What is this God we need to talk about? What is this religion? Okay, so you tell me Quran is perfect. Yes, you tell me representatives are perfect. But what for? We'll talk about it tomorrow, inshallah. Subhanallah, the minute you see it, you will see the pieces of the puzzle fall into place perfectly. Believe me, brothers and sisters, I have discussed this issue in front of all types of faiths, and not a single one has been able to topple it. Why? Because I'm saying it? No. It's simple. It's straightforward. It's to the point. When someone is straightforward and to the point, and they don't beat around the bush, you can't argue with them. They're straightforward. Straight as an arrow. This is the Quran, the religion. That the representatives that we are talking about are not people who make mistakes. They are not people who raised their voices in front of the Prophet. They are not people who ran away. They are not people who did wrong things. No. If you and I can even include them into our category that the Prophet has left, then you and I might as well start taking a few verses out of here, change a few words here, mix it up and make it tossed salad. Go for it. No. And I'm being very blunt about this, and I'm not attacking any faith. Our responsibility as a human race is to submit to the truth. Our responsibility as a Muslim ummah is to submit to Allah and His Messenger. Whatever the Messenger left us, we must submit to it. Whether we like it or not is not the issue. Because if we don't like it, then we might as well say we don't like the truth. Because Deen al-Haqq هو الذي أرسل رسوله بالهدى ودين الحق ليظهره على الدين كله. He is who sent messengers from among you with truth, with haqq, with religion, with guidance. and it will supersede all religions. Why? Because the truth is what brings harmony. It is the truth that brings peace. It is not the falsehood that you see in this world around you. We see the society that we exist around is all plastic, is all fake. This glitter that you and I see in this world today, most of it is a facade. Is the facade bad? Are the brilliant colors and the sparkling colors bad? No, they're good. But don't put on a mirage for me, please. Tell me